Welcome to Provence. Join us for a tour of this beautiful 18th century farmhouse.
The house is around 1730 and it is a Tuscanian farm. That's the style it was built. So of course there were a lot of Romans here, so there's a lot of Roman influences here.
We found it when we were on a holiday. We came here and we fell in love instantly. When you enter the house, the yard, there's 3 cypresses. Ce sont les 3 bienvenus. They used it in the older days to tell people to be welcome. So, and that's typical for houses like this. You see them once you know it, you can see it.
But I must also admit, our family is really about food.
Oh,
so
yes.
we spend also a lot of time
Eating.
having breakfast, having lunch, having dinner. And yeah, this place is also, I mean, it's so gorgeous to be here.
Yeah.
And to spend here with your whole family together and with friends to be here together. Yeah. That's the most lovely place to be.
Yeah. And we love to go to the markets and prepare dinners. Yeah. And our little girl, our granddaughter, she's 6. She says she wants to have a restaurant. So this is already called Chez Pluie. Her name is Pluie.
Yeah.
I saw this wall painting, which is actually English, so I decided it might be nice here. So I decided to do the wallpaper and the curtains in the same way. No, it's calming because it's one thing. When you look through your eyes like this, it's just one color. So it's giving me some rest.
Eating
but
together.
The whole region is relaxed. You know, sometimes I think, come on, hurry up. Yesterday I was in the shop and I wanted to ask something to the sales lady, and she kept talking to some other people, and I think I would hurry and try to serve the other person. But now here it's all easy going, and on the market it doesn't matter whether there are 20 people in line, they just go on what they are doing.
Yeah.
So you really have to adapt to that. We had to adapt to that in the beginning. But
the swimming pool basically was the old place where they kept water in. It was the old bassin de l'eau. So they made it round, and then when the first Dutch owner, he made a swimming pool out of it, and he kept it round, and he kept the old stones around it. So we didn't make it modern, straight with fancy deck on it. We have 3 years ago we were able to buy a little land, and then we started to clean it up.
it was a wood.
Yeah, it was like a wood, you know. So we did a lot of manual work. It's a very small piece of land. It's 800 square meters, so it's not big. But it's nicely with a wall surrounded, so le clos, and there's an old water tower on it that was used in the old days to pump up the water to actually bring it to the other house, which was a yard house. And we maintain it manually. And this year we hope to have our first harvest and start to make our own first wine called Le Clos du Cerf. The Citroën was already here, and it was used by a guy who was selling vegetables on the market. And it's still in good condition. It is from 1974. It belongs to the place here. So it will never leave this place. It belongs to this place. The position of the house is of course very traditional in this region. So you know, we have here the Mistral, the wind coming from the north. So the house is with the back located to the north, and then where we are sitting now is on the south, where you have always the sun, etc. And then on the east side, where we see the Mont Ventoux, the garden has been planted in such a way that you always have the view on the Mont Ventoux. That mountain is so dominant, present in this region, that you need to see it. And then they planted oak trees in a line, and that's mainly done for the truffles. So every time you see oak trees in a line here, it's very often I try to get the truffles for the oak trees.
We found some truffles
And
as
we
well.
found some truffles in the garden. Yeah, you need to have a good dog to find them.
We planted a lot of flowers here because before we came there were not that many flowers. It was all green.
And I still feel we are here as a kind of passenger. We are staying here for a while, and then we move on, and we have to give the property to the next generation. For us, this is the most beautiful place on earth, you know.
Chez Pluie Provence, j'adore ma maison.